Morning, everybody. This is the completely shaven, kempt Sean. I haven't posted anything in quite a long time, but the title of this is Strength, Wisdom, and Musings. And I'm going to get into something very serious today. It's not going to be about Disney whatsoever. And the laptop is actually a laptop today. It's on my lap. It's not on a table, so it might be a little wobbly. What I'm going to hit you with is this. This is a hospital bracelet, and it's something I haven't taken off in quite a while. I think I was discharged last Tuesday, but I've kept it on because there's a reason for that, obviously. I had quite a year, and I've had quite a year this year. I had quite a year last year, and this year has not been much different. Last year, I went into two different, two different rehabs, and I was taken by ambulance to a hospital and put into a medically induced coma on January 12th of last year, all due to alcohol consumption. This year, uh, things have not slowed down too much, unfortunately. So, what I want to hit you with hard is the reality of truth and sobriety. It's important to be truthful in sobriety, and uh, you know, it's easy. It's very easy to hide stuff. It's very easy to be dishonest. What is not easy is to admit, yes, I relapsed. And if you can't admit that you relapsed, then you cannot get better. It's just, it's the fact of the situation. Without honesty, there is no sobriety, there is no recovery. And this is not me on a pedestal lecturing, because I have no right to lecture, no right to be on a pedestal. Even if I was in recovery, I have no right to lecture. I am just relating what I feel are the facts and my experiences. And I'm not sure how many of you that watch this, and there aren't many of you that watch this, but how many of you that do watch this are in recovery or uh, have some type of substance abuse problem. But there is help out there, and there are resources. There are meetings. There are therapists. There are rehabs. There are detoxes. Uh, it's incredibly unsafe to detox yourself. Now, I've done it hundreds of times, and by the grace of God, I have not had a stroke or a seizure, because those are the two main things that can happen from an alcohol detox. And for those of you that don't know, alcohol detox is the deadliest form of detox, even beyond things like heroin. Uh, it, there are so many side effects that can occur because your central nervous system is so deeply impacted. Uh, but the reason I keep that bracelet on is to remind myself of where I was, and hopefully where I am not going. Uh, so, what I want to say is, if you do have a problem, if you are not in active recovery, then try to reach out and get some help. Uh, it's it's really important. My liver has been a champion for me. Every time I go into, I've been in 7 rehabs over the last, I don't know how many years. But my liver has bounced back every single time, and I'm lucky. I have not developed cirrhosis. I don't have kidney failure. But some of the problems that can develop from alcoholism are pancreatic cancer, esophageal cancer, cirrhosis of the liver disease, obviously. Um, and then you've got the fact that you're killing brain cells that can rejuvenate. They just found that they can rejuvenate, which is amazing because they thought that when brain cells were dead, that they were dead forever. Another side effect can be thinning of the hair, which I think my hair is starting to grow back a little bit better. Um, my eyebrows are still there. Obviously, my face refuses to quit, which kind of disgusts me because I hate having a beard. I'm just too lazy to stand and shave. But also peripheral neuropathy, which is the deadening of the nerves in the feet, the legs, and potentially the fingertips. And unfortunately, that is one side effect I got from my alcoholism, peripheral neuropathy. I can barely feel my feet anymore. I have balance problems. Occasionally, I have to use a walker, and I'm going to be 45 in April, and I have to use a walker occasionally. How pathetic is that? So, I just wanted to get into the side effects of alcoholism, which, I mean, there are no side effects of alcoholism. There are effects of alcoholism. It's not like, you take a drug and there are side effects. You're taking a drug and there are effects, and sometimes they're permanent. Sometimes they go away. Sometimes they put you 6 feet down in the ground. And it happens more often. I wouldn't say than you think, but it happens. It happens pretty often. And that's why there are shows like Intervention that can actually follow people like this. So, yeah, what the whole point of this is, if you have a problem, go get some help, please. I swore to myself that there would not be an eighth rehab, and I'm going to keep that promise to myself because I simply I don't want to be institutionalized. In other words, I don't want to get used to being institutionalized. 7 was enough for me. And rehabs are really good places, honestly. They are. The people there, they care about you. Their hearts are in good places. Even though the corporations are in it for the money, the people are not in it for the money, believe me. I don't think they make enough to be in it for the money. So to end on a lighthearted note, I'm very excited about tomorrow. I'm going to see my wife and my dog Ramsey. And yes, Ramsey is named after Gordon Ramsay because I'm a chef and Gordon Ramsay is my hero. I'm going to see my wife and Ramsey for the first time in just over 3 months, I believe. And so tomorrow's going to be a good day. And it's a chance for me to start the process of saving my marriage. So there's nervous apprehension. Well, nervous apprehension, that's the same thing. There's nervous excitement. I'm excited about it, but I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous about the impression that I'm going to make on my wife, especially with this bush on my face, because I'm not planning on shaving. I actually, I say I don't like it, but it's starting to grow on me. I just realized what I was about to say, and I said it anyway. But anyway, I'm going to try to start to post a little bit more because I need a hobby. I've got to find a new job. And in the meantime, I need something to do. So this is something to do. So for those of you that watch, I appreciate it. And those of you that don't, please start. And those of you that do, get those of you that do, get those that don't to start, please. Have a good rest of the day, and I'm going to be out.